Let's start by simplifying the concept of a Git remote repository. Dr. Smith, could you elaborate on what it entails and its significance in development workflows?
Certainly, a Git remote repository is essentially a version-controlled codebase located on an external server like GitHub or GitLab. It facilitates collaborative coding, ensuring everyone is on the same page. For example, a team working on a mobile app can pull the latest features and push fixes seamlessly.
But why not just use local repositories? Some argue it's simpler to just keep everything on one's computer.
Good question. While local repositories might seem convenient, they pose risks like data loss. Additionally, collaboration can become cumbersome. Remote repositories provide backup and enable distributed team efforts akin to central bank vaults. They're secure and universally accessible.
Moving forward, how do you foresee the integration of AI in improving repository management?
We're likely to see AI enhancing error detection and automatic code optimization in remote repositories. By analyzing large data patterns, AI can predict potential conflicts in code merges, thereby streamlining project timelines significantly.
Once we grasp the importance, the next step is creating a repository. Could you walk us through the process, especially on platforms like GitHub?
Of course, on GitHub you can start by clicking New Repository. You'll be prompted to name it and choose its visibility, either public or private. Once created, there's immediate access to version control features. Picture it like setting up a new online photo album where others can view, but it's much more complex in functionality.
What if a developer accidentally sets the repository to public when it should have been private?
Mistakes happen. GitHub does allow changes in visibility settings. However, it's crucial to review any sensitive data inadvertently made public. Think of it like readjusting the privacy of a social media post after realizing you've overshared.
With advancements in cloud security, do you think repositories will become even more secure in the future?
Definitely. As cyber threats evolve, so do security measures. Enhanced encryption techniques and AI-based anomaly detection are trends we expect to see, offering layers of protection much like how modern cars come with numerous safety features as standard.
After setup, the next logical step is synchronization. Can you explain how local projects are synchronized with their remote counterparts?
Absolutely. Developers use commands like git remote add to connect local repositories to remotes and git push to update changes. Consider it similar to uploading the latest version of a document to a cloud service for universal access.
But aren't there risks with pushing local changes to a remote without sufficient checks?
Indeed, unchecked changes can cause disruptions, especially in collaborative settings. Many teams implement peer reviews or automated checks to mitigate this risk. Think of it as having a proofreader scan a document before it's published.
Any innovations you're anticipating in this aspect moving forward?
In the near future, we expect more advanced algorithms to provide real-time feedback on code quality before it's pushed. Additionally, predictive analysis may preemptively alert teams of possible code conflicts, much like weather forecasts for coding environments.
Finally, let's touch on the role of SSH keys in accessing remote repositories. Why are they integral to developers?
SSH keys secure communication between local and remote repositories, eliminating the repetitive need for passwords. Picture them as digital keys that unlock doors without the hassle of searching for physical copies each time. They streamline access and solidify security.
However, cannot such keys pose security threats if mishandled or stolen?
True, negligence can compromise keys. It's vital to treat them like sensitive credentials, ensuring they're safeguarded. Developers follow best practices like regular key rotations to mitigate risks. Banks, for instance, routinely update encryption mechanisms to ward off potential compromises.
Envisioning the future, how might SSH configurations evolve?
We foresee biometrics and AI-driven tools simplifying access even further. Imagine systems that recognize your coding patterns or irises to authenticate identity, reducing reliance on traditional SSH keys.